Why crystal, speed, crank, why that causes psychosis, visuals, hallucinations, shadow people, why people are seeing stuff when they're using this is twofold. The big one is when you use the substance, whether you smoke it, snort it, or IV it, it creates a massive amount of dopamine in your brain. Your brain actually produces a massive amount of dopamine. It's so much dopamine that it takes over your brain receptors, and it gets them to the point that they actually misfire and missignal. And that's one of the things that starts to cause and create these hallucinations, is because your dopamine receptors are not functioning correctly, and it actually will come out in the form of hallucinations. The other thing is too, is if your dopamine receptors, which typically happens with this substance, it does burn your receptors. Now that these receptors are burned and damaged, it also sets off misfires and missignals, which can fall into other neurotransmitters of your brain that lead you to the point that you think you are seeing stuff. That is the reality of what happens when you use these substances. You are seeing stuff because of the damage that it's causing to your brain. And this is extremely common when it comes to crank, when it comes to speed, when it comes to crystal, versus a lot of the other substances out there, because this is the only one that not only does it not allow your brain to clear off these neurotransmitters, it produces a massive amount of dopamine also at the same time. So it does create a lot of damage that happens in your brain. And when it comes to this drug, the damage that it does is permanent. And that's one of the scary things about it. This is not a safe drug. This is not a safe substance. It is something that literally can damage and destroy your brain, where you now struggle throughout the rest of your life when it comes to like depression. It comes to a lot of the mental challenges that can happen out there. I got sober 7/25/17, man. My drugs of choice were alcohol and cocaine. I was doing 1 to 2 8 balls a day. I didn't care about my life. I was drinking 2 to 3 fifths of vodka a day. And I will say this, man, when you hit rock bottom and you destroy it all, you can rebuild it all. And how you rebuild it and get it all back is literally taking all that energy you put into your addiction and putting that into your sobriety, finding your sobriety, finding what works for you. Inpatient rehab, outpatient rehab, treatment centers, therapy, therapists, whatever it takes to actually fight through this, because you are worth it, man. It is a battle. It is a fight. And we all get sober differently. It's finding your way to get sober and what works for you. And that's what it's about. You got this. It's one day at a time and never giving up. And I believe in you.